What's going on, everyone? It's time for a horror comedy film review. This is also a slasher film. This is part of my countdown to Halloween, where I'm going to review at least one video every day till Halloween, which is either going to be a horror, thriller, sci-fi, or fantasy film review. So at least one. There's going to be a couple days. There's going to be multiple, but I'm trying to stay focused on those. So yeah, today we're going to talk about The Blackening. It was released June 16th, 2023, and it was directed by Tim Story, who did films like Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four: The Rise of the Silver Surfer, Ride Along and Ride Along 2, The Pickup, Think Like a Man. This film had a budget of $5 million. So this is about a group of black friends going to a cabin to have a reunion, and where they actually end up finding this game called The Blackening, and they start playing it, and sure enough, some of their friends ended up getting killed off in the game, and it's up to them to work together and try to figure out who's actually behind all of it. This film has a lot of similarities to 90s slasher films. It has quite a bit. It's basically a slasher film done with like a blaxploitation feel to it. So obviously this isn't really targeted towards me, but as an audience, but I still thought it was pretty amusing. Some of the characters were pretty well developed. Some of them were paper thin, but yeah, the story is pretty simplistic. It's done like a slasher film, but comedy mixed in, and you get what you're looking for when you watch this. Obviously, all the jokes aren't gonna work for me and stuff. Some of them was pretty amusing, and your stereotypical type characters in these situations, which made it even more entertaining and stuff. Now, the kills and stuff in this were obviously not the most realistic or anything like that. They did have some pretty cool ominous sort of scenes and stuff that add to like a little bit of tension just for the sake of it. But for the most part, this film was pretty standard. There's not much really. It's black people or people of color in a slasher situation, not following the typical slasher tropes, but also following the typical slasher tropes. It does have some pretty amusing stuff. It's pretty obviously who's behind it all and everything like that. They made it super obvious. And yeah, but for the most part, I thought it was a pretty entertaining popcorn flick for the most part. It's not too bad. It's not great, but overall, it's still entertaining. So I'm going to give The Blackening a 2.5 out of 5. I thought it was it was good, I guess. So yeah, but if this sounds like something you're interested in, it is streaming on Netflix, so you can check it out there. Or I'll at least link the trailer down below so you can see what I'm talking about down there. I'll also link down below is my Instagram, so I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my stories. You put the film title in there and some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below at reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, stay in the loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchise in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully we can find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. And also so you can hear my opinions on popular films. I've come out with classic films and reviews on other ththings as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because we're obviously going to be continuing on with the countdown to Halloween. And I don't know, it's either ABC's of Death or probably there's a found footage thriller I want to review called Amber Alert. So it's going to be one of those two. So make sure you tune in for that. And yeah, watch out for all those crazy killers of all colors out there. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.